What does Daddy watch every morning?
Iko Nini.
What is Iko Nini?
News about Kenya.
Oh, Daddy watches it every day?
Iko Nini. So saa 2 usiku kuna vile tuko tuna celebrate Arsenal kushinda ligi. So ilikuwa ni mimi, kulikuwa na Zach, kulikuwa na Ian, na pia kulikuwa na Robo. And in the process pia kulikuwa Robo alitoka na dota wake, dota wangu pia alikuwa. So yes, the kids were playing around and tukaanza kubonga. And one of the things that Robo aliniambia that was very scary was he told me that there's been an increase in children being kidnapped. And I remember nikimwambia like I've heard that. And ukaniambia like yeah, it's a big problem. And it's like, why haven't you ever talked about it? And I was there like, I've heard about hii kesi moja majuzi where it's a child who was used to kidnap a child, but is it that bad? And it seems that it's very bad. So wacha tucheki history moja. Hii ni history ya mtoi kutumika kuiba mtoi mwingine.
The last time the 2-year-old was seen was 3 days ago, captured in this CCTV footage. The suspect, a 15-year-old, is seen leading the child away from their home in Kinu Githurai before they disappear from view.
Kibali anaendanga hapa anarudi, anaendanga hapa na anarudi. Sasa nikashi. So nashindwa za mtoto wangu ienda na nani.
Semekana wakati alitoka hapa, wakati alichukuliwa hapa, alionekana kahawedani na mtu wa within the plot.
On Saturday, we went to Githurai to follow up on the disappearance. Shortly afterwards, reports began to circulate that the suspect had been spotted in the area, prompting renewed efforts and heightened concern among residents. We moved to where she had been spotted in an effort to confirm whether she was indeed the same person captured in CCTV footage. In the footage, the suspect is seen heading towards Kwang'ethe Road before leading the child away.
So check hijo like alafu kitu moja ile siku hizi na crime is, I think I've mentioned it, is and I love the fact that there's a lot of CCTVs in Kenya. They might not stop the crime, but at least they help in trying to solve. Because nachiki sasa huyu mtu alikuwa captured. Ingekuwa kuna CCTV hapa, hakuna vile huyu mtu angekuwa captured akiibiwa. So now it would have been impossible to connect this specific girl to that crime.
She is dressed in a red hoodie, black shoes, a black cape, and a black trouser.
Yes.
When the crowd positively identified the suspect, tempers flared and they attempted to lynch her. It was at this point that we escorted her to Githurai police station, fearing for her safety. The crowd followed up to the station, where police officers took the suspect into custody. Later, with the assistance of police, the suspect led detectives to the location where the child had allegedly been hidden.
Was the child allegedly hidden there if the child was actually found there? I think kuna time so misuse jina allegedly. Because if the child is there, then it's not alleged. And I think the child was gotten, so...
There were other children outside the house when police arrived. And the toddler was found nearby. The suspect led officers to the exact spot where the child had been kept, and another suspect was also arrested at the scene. It was a moment of relief for the parents after 3 agonizing days of uncertainty and fear over their child's whereabouts.
Hii story, cause hii inakaa ni history ya child trafficking, and Kenya tunajua shida yetu tunakuwaga the sort of people who truly create the society where inakuwaga ni get rich by all means necessary. So what that means is someone can be involved in such a thing and they are charged and they use money to stay free, and then they run for political office and actually win. Tunakuwaga like we never judge the past, and it's just one of those very dangerous things, cause it means that atuangaliagi karakter ya watu, and that's the reason why you kicheki tu you just know it's child trafficking. Hii sasa hatujua anapelekangwa wapi, and if they found this one there has to be a way to find others that.
The suspect later disclosed that she had been sent by 2 individuals to abduct the child.
So yeah, hii ilikuwa like when this person was interviewed, because alienda hapa interviewer, and there's a place where of course now because it's a child lazima baki amefunikwa sura, but minakuonyesha how right now tuna live in dangerous times, because tuna live in the sort of dangerous times where now ikitu kama itakuwa prevalent kabisa. Alafu unapataga the people who wale waga wako involved na hizi vitu hakuwagi na good intentions for the kids, inakuwaga just horror and horror. So yes, huyu saizi this is a better video, but of course lazima tufiche sura. But wacha tusikize.
Kwanza nirudishe mama yake, ndio nikaenda hapo kwa duka nikaambia mtu najua mtoto, akasema aje namjua. Na hiyo siku ulikuwa unamchukua, ulijuaje ni huyo mtoto ndio unafaa kuchukua? Sasa nilikuwa tunatembea nikakumbuka Mosa alisema akinipatia simu nikimpelekea mtoto atanipatia simu. Sasa nikapatana na katoto kakitoka nikakachukua. Sasa wenye nilifikiria nipelekea Mosa nikasema acha kwanza akaekee huku kwetu, siku ndakuwa na free time ndampeleka. Mosa ni nani kwako? Mosa ni rafiki yangu. Jina ingine? Mimi namjua kama Mosa. Ako na miaka ngapi? Ni mrefu, simjui kwa miaka ngapi.
Try to imagine vile udema na discuss kuiba another human being, like it's nika kuiba njugu jo. Mose waliambia nikipata katoto, and damn man. But huyu ana simu ndio tupate namba ya Mose kama this. How did they communicate? Sel kona kupelekea mtoi Mose. So yes, take us to Mose.
Jina mrefu tu mweusi. Anakanga hapo Raunda wapi jumini? Roundabout. Sijui. Hapo highway hapo jana hapo Raunda. Na sometimes kama saya nakauko majengo ya 44. Yeye anapelekanga wapi watoto mkishampelekea? Sisi huko tutajua juu. Hiyo ni miski yangu kwanza ndio nilikuwa nimeenda huko akaniambia hivyo. Majengo hapo Raunda. Yes, kiangu pili kwanga siku yangu ya kwanza ndo akaniambia hivyo. So wewe ulienda kuiba mtoto ndio upewe simu? Na ukapewa simu? Sikupewa bado simu, sikumpelekea bado mtoto. Nilisema acha kwanza kaeke kwetu, sikundapata free time ndampeleka. Ulijuaje atamu?
Okay, for damn man. So watu yako safe. Another thing nilisikia ni ages ni up to 14. So it's not just about toddlers. Of course 14 itakuwa hard for huyu kumuiba, but kuna watu wanaiba watoi. And so that's the scenario that we are in right now, and that's the reality that we have. So since it's the reality that we have to adjust to it, najua. And lazima to understand that Kenya vile Mushna nikisema, like tulikam to make dough, the means of getting the money does not matter as long as you have it, and that's super dangerous. Yeah. And talking of ways to make money, kuna ubuda moja ule, of course alikuwa exposed as a conman back in the days, but he still runs one of the most popular churches in Kenya, nabonga juu ya Kanyari. And yeah, kuna dem aliamua kutatu Kanyari kwa nini zake ja, ni kwa chest yake. Acha tucheki story wagani jokes
Hata iko na kidonda haijapona. Panga Kasana Kanyari 2027.
So I think if you had to ask me what happened hapa, Kanyari ndiye alilipa udem na baki amefanya hivi. Hii 10k anapatiwa saa hizi, alikuwa shapatiwa mingine just to do hivyo. Panga Kasana Kanyari 2027. So basically kile tunataka kufanya ni we want to take a conman, and this conman who is known to be a conman, tunataka kumpatia now an MP seat. Okay, and then tunataka to turn around tubaki tumesema that tunataka change, si ndio? We want change, but tunaweza sema that. And talking of tattoos, because I might not know my Bible, because unajua like as a very staunch Christian kuna saa zingine the word nipotelea, but I think the tattoos in the Bible are not popular, najua. Yeah? I think nakugani thou shall not. Yes. Wacha niwapatie jo kadhaa. Kuna Leviticus 19:28 kwa the New King James Version. Kwa unashindwa hii NKJV ni gani? You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor tattoos, any marks on you. I am the Lord. Nacheki. So, just because it's a trend does not mean that it's not offending the Lord. The Lord does not like tattoos. Like how many times? So now, how does the same Lord end up liking a tattoo? You know, like like unakam kwa hosi kuonyeshana tattoo. That's just pathetic, man. But can I blame Kanyari? No. As I keep saying, shida Kenya waga the electorate, and the electorate yes, will end up voting for that. Because wacha tuangalie ingine jo. Kuna ya Corinthians 1:6-19-20. Or do you know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom have you from God, and you are not your own? For you are bought at a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. Okay. Alafu Corinthians 10:31. Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all for the glory of God. Okay. Damn, I guess these ones are not stories za tattoo. But najuaga tattoo hazipendagwi na Jesus Christos. Najua Jesus Christos is the Father and is also the Son. But yes, let Kanyari do his thing. And talking of Kanyari doing his thing, of course, kuna nini ingine pia nilibaki nimecheki. And I don't know which one I should see first. Okay, wacha tuanze na hii. So hii ni Bible. Sisi Bible hii ni hapa Africa, of course. And kuna msee fulani alikuwa amesema yeye ndi the new Moses. So he decided to go and part the sea. And don't forget vile musemaga the laws of nature are never suspended. So unacheki tu hii raya ikitry kupart the sea. And who are behind? Black people, man. Damn, man. My people. My people. So unacheki raya inaomba alafu sasa Moses anatokea anaenda kupart the sea because an adult believes that this actually happened. Then the adult anagonga hapo, then nature, the laws of nature. Raya natoka hapo mbio. Oh damn. Hizi stories zinakuwa funny because of the fact that adults believe them. Like it's I find it to be super funny. Siku hizi like mtoto wangu ameanza kuargue na me about a lot of stuff, and I'm sure very soon ataargue juu ya hizi. Another one that I saw that was super funny ilikuwa ni Jesus getting nailed on the cross. So here Jesus getting nailed on the cross ni raya ingine ya kawaida, I don't know ni ya kutoka wapi. So ilikuwa imewekwa chini, alafu inakaa inafaa kugongwa, na nikaa iligongwa na mawe ikasikia uchungu. After kugongwa na mawe ikisikia uchungu ikasema Jesus Christos iko nene. Adults believe in this. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. IKONINI. So nimekuwa nikibonga na wasi wako US. Najua na wasi wangu wako US jo. Kama bado hujajoin LemFi jo, nangoja nini? Make sure umetumia promo code IKONINI. But saizi wacha nibonge na wasi wako Europe, na pia nibonge na wasi wako Brito. Usisahau kuwa join LemFi na tumia promo code IKONINI so that on your first transaction ya 100 euros utabaki umepata 10 euros cashback. Na kama uko Britain, on your first transaction ya 100 pounds utabaki umepata 10 pounds cashback. so nangoja nini? Baki umechangamka. Na usisahau kuwa bado ukiwa hizo area za majuu unabaki umepay your bills hapa Kenya. Tuseme unataka kulipia madhako internet ama unataka kumlipia stima, unaweza tumia pay bill haraka. Madha anaweza kupigia jua kuambia yuko kwa line jo, anataka till, yani umwambie tu tuma till number, alafu unaingia kwa LemFi, unabaki umechangamka haraka. So baki umechangamka, fika LemFi, tumia promo code IKONINI. Jia nini? LemFi ni international payments for everyone. IKONINI. But tukapo wacha nimalizie na stories za Orengo. So Orengo majuzi ameenda interview Obina, and in the process the internet ended up collapsing, and they had to pre-record is it pre-record? Yes, record and then release baadaye. But then I also saw him being interviewed on Hot 96, and he said something that I found to be interesting. Wacha tumsikize.
This government is authoritarian, and they don't really value the democratic principles and institutions that have been established.
All right. You also mentioned that the previous times you were denied your security, you went to court and it was reinstated. Are you also planning to maybe move to court?
I'm not really enthusiastic about it because it shouldn't happen in the first place. And there are so many court decisions on this matter. In fact, I'm now seeing a lot of people in government I used to represent when their security was withdrawn. And yet they are in this government and it is happening. So I think they've just decided, the best thing is to rule, with a heavy hand instead of ruling by a dint of the law or the constitution.
So, basically komesikia hapo Orengo anabonga juu the fact that security yake imekuwa withdrawn. Now this has always been the tactic that Kenyan governments use. So I'd say ile time ilianza kuwa prevalent kabisa ilikuwa time ya Uhuru. That's what nasikia umsana sema that I've seen this happen and I moved to court to represent us. But Kenya vile watu sahau inakuwa that thing like power is transient. That means that you have it today and tomorrow you don't have it. So so Orengo is going through this, but kuna kitu moja ile alisema nika scratch kichwa niko like okay this makes sense.
So you won't be moving to court?
I don't think I'll do it.
And you'll be okay without your security?
I'll be okay, but if anything happens to me, they will stand accused.
If anything happens to you, they'll stand accused. That's what I found to be interesting. Because two things. If you're injured and they stand accused, you can at least get some sort of remedy for your injuries. But what if the worst happens? Even if they stand accused, do they actually care? Do they actually care? So I think if there is a way to move to court and get the security back, that would make more sense than trying to prove them right. What if you prove them right by getting, taken to squeezing nasemekana ni Sayuni? It makes no sense, man. You're a lawyer. At least go to court. Just.
Do you feel threatened? Is your life in danger now that you are walking without you?
I feel so because you remember goons have been attacking, political leaders. My friend and colleague Ososi was attacked in broad daylight. I went to a funeral service in Seme, and again, I was attacked by goons. So, without a doubt, I'm worried about it, but I'm not intimidated because if I worry about it, then I cannot do the political work that I'm supposed to do. So I, guided by the words of President Roosevelt when he said, I have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Okay, have nothing to fear but fear itself. And what's fear? I think rap ni nakoga hapi jo. Fear ni fuck everything and run. Is it rappers that say that? I don't know who says that. But this is the situation that Orengo finds himself in. And I don't know. Let's see what ends up happening. But I think ikamtumseka Orengo, they just do that ile kumshtua tu kidogo, but then nothing I don't think there's anything major that's going to happen come to your story. But yes, unafeel nini juu ya security Orengo kuchukuliwa? Is it something that he needs to be worried about, or is this just some other political clout? Baki umenishtua. Iko Nini.